Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the day one of the live best-selling author mastery workshop. And the reason I started by asking you guys to switch on the camera is because when you are on camera, you're likely to pay more attention. How many of you agree with me? That when you're on camera, you pay more attention. When you pay more attention, you're likely to take more actions. And when you take actions, you get results. And that's why I urge all of you to switch on your camera if you really want to make most out of this workshop. So let's get started. And I want to start with one question. By the way, before we begin, how many of you joined for the 4th July batch, but the batch got cancelled and you are joining today? How many of you are from the 4th July batch? A lot of you? Okay. I'm sure you were wondering why was the batch cancelled, right? Okay, let me tell you, my mother had a brain stroke on the 8th of July. She was in ICU for 14 days. She's still in the hospital. Uh, just 2 days back, she has been shifted from ICU to HDU, but she's not fully conscious. Her right side is paralyzed at the moment, and she's recovering. But I did not want to uh, halt your dreams of becoming an author. And in fact, last year also, my mother suffered some illness and she was in the ICU. I was still conducting the workshop. And the reason I'm connected again to work is because as a mother, she would not want me to sit idle. She would not want me to impact my work. So knowing her soul, what she wants, she doesn't want me to be sitting and doing nothing. So hence I am back after 2 weeks. But thank you so much for having patience and for being with me. Now that you all are connected with me, I genuinely want you guys to pray for her fast recovery because my mother is my strength. And just because of her, I'm here because I know her soul would not want me to be sad. So are we all connected on this? Yes. Otherwise, I'm a very well-groomed guy. I've never had this beard and all that. But when you have situations like this, you just don't feel like doing anything, right? But thanks to you all, because you guys are you have so much of conviction for your dreams that you guys literally pulled me in doing this batch today. So thank you for that. Thank you for that energy. Okay. So let's get started. And I will make sure my situation does not impact this workshop at all. I will have the same momentum, same energy, same commitment that I have for all the batches. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. So I will start with a question. I always start. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all your best wishes. I want them to keep coming in. You have to pray. I know a lot of you must be healers in this batch. So people who are into healing, please send healings to my mother. I'm telling you, more than medical science, healing and prayers have worked for her. Because medical science is clueless in neurological cases. I just realized that. They have no idea. Yeah, they don't know anything. They just say, wait and watch, wait. In fact, they are shocked. How did my mother recover so quickly? I told the doctors that I told you where medical science doesn't have an answer, he plays the role. And the energies, in fact, I posted one video on 10th of July. That video got a lot of love. I got connected to more than 1 lakh people through that video. And so many people have sent me healings, messages. I'm so overwhelmed right now that so many unknown people have reached out. And this is the power of prayers and energy. And I believe in it truly, completely, even more. Right? How many of you believe in the law of attraction and manifestation? Yes. So I believe you have manifested me for your dream of becoming an author. And I have manifested all of you for my mission. What is my mission? That I'll share in some time. Are you ready for the question? Now, when you answer this question, please keep all your self-doubts aside because I will take care of all of them. Now, what kind of self-doubts are you referring to, Jatin? So the moment I put across the question, you will have doubts like, but I have never written before. I'm a first-time writer. I don't even have clarity on my topic. I don't even know how to structure a book. I don't even know how to publish. My English is not good, etc., etc. Whatever doubts you may get, just ignore all of them and answer the question in a yes or a no. Ready? The question is, would you like to complete your book in 10 days without using Chat GPT or any AI writing tools? Let's see what's the answer. Is it a yes or a no? Okay, I see all the yeses. The yes, well expected. Yes. There's somebody who wrote no. I'm not sure what's the answer for that no. In case you are not willing to learn how to complete your book in 10 days, probably this is not the workshop for you. Because I will teach you how to complete your book in 10 days without using Chat GPT or AI writing tools. Because according to me, my point of view is real authors do not need Chat GPT. How many of you agree with me? Yes. So if you are here to become real authors, believe you me, you have joined the right workshop. And I will prove it to you in some time. Let's get going. So let's continue. Though you all have joined through my beautiful landing page and a website, and you must have gone through the details of the workshop. However, I quickly want to tell you what all you are lined up for in the next 3 days starting today. In this workshop, which is a live workshop, I will help you break the writer's block that you have and develop an author mindset. Because first you become an author here and then you become an author in reality. How many of you are with me on this? Yes? Beautiful. And how will I do that? First, I'll help you overcome the roadblocks and myths that you have about book writing. And then I know a lot of you are also have also joined without any clarity on the topic of your book. Either you have too many topics in mind or you don't have any clarity on the topic. How many of you are on that boat where you can write me in the chat box? Either you don't have any clarity or you have too many topics and you're confused. Which one to select first? Guys, we have more than 60 people in the batch, but I only see 10 cameras switched on. People who are not on camera, I'm again telling you, this workshop will not be useful to you if you are not on camera. Because I literally interact with all of you on the camera. Yes, I look at you. I observe you. Good to see you, Dr. Harini. Good to see you here. And I think somebody else is repeating the workshop. Alok, are you repeating the workshop again? I saw you logged in. How many of you are joining my workshop for the second or the third time? You're repeating this workshop. Anybody who's repeating the workshop? Okay, so a lot of you have written, I have too many books, too many topics. Okay, don't worry. I will help you with the clarity because by the end of the session today, you will have crystal clarity on the topic and not just the topic, a profitable topic for your book. Next, in today's session itself, I'll help you finalize a catchy title and subtitle for your book. And I know a lot of you are even confused about what all chapters should I cover in the book. I will also help you in the workshop to structure the chapters of your book, design your own book cover, and make you more. In fact, help you make money before even publishing your book. How many of you are interested in that? Write money in the chat box. I repeat, I'll help you make money before your book is even out. And a lot of you think that your marketing of book starts when your book is published. How many of you are with me on this? That your book marketing starts when your book is published. That's wrong. Your book marketing starts the moment you have an idea to write your book. And I will help you do that. I'll teach you how to market your book just with a thought, even if you haven't written a word yet. And I'll make you do that in this workshop. Next, my 10 days personal private book completion blueprint, how to complete your book in just 10 days. What are the options available with you for self-publishing your book globally for free and how you can become Amazon's #1 best-selling author? All of these topics are lined up for the next 3 days. However, these are the topics we mentioned on the landing page. I love to give bonus learnings and surprise learnings, which I give throughout the workshop, 3 days. So don't even think of dropping off till the end every day if you really want surprise learnings from me. Okay, great. And I also have a news for all of you. That news will change your life upside down for good. How many of you would love to know that news? Yes, beautiful. Now, I will share that news towards the end of the day today. So, we have one of the students of our community, Tandon Consultancy. His name is Alok Tandon. He says, I became author because of you, Jatin. I'm glad, Alok, you took the right action at the right time. Congratulations for that. Okay, so let's continue and start the workshop. How many of you said you believe in the law of attraction? Okay, great. Because I believe in this technique so much, I manifest for all the batches I coach. And people who are into manifestation and power of affirmations, I'm sure you agree and understand when you do affirmations or when you do law of attraction or when you manifest, you do it like it's already achieved in the present tense. Yes? So I have a manifestation for all of you. And my manifestation for all of you is congratulations for becoming a best-selling author. That you all are best-selling author in the next 30 days or less. How many of you agree group energy is more powerful than the single energy? We all agree? We are energy, more than 60 energies together right now. And how many of you agree visual energy is more powerful than this blank energy? Okay, people got what I'm about to ask and say. And I have to tell you this. The manifestation success rate of my batches is close to 80%. That means 80% of the participants who stay connected for the next 3 days, they have definitely become best-selling authors. That's the success rate. And if anybody who wants to fall in the category of 80%, only those people, come on camera, switch your view to the gallery view because we're about to manifest together as a group. So come on camera, switch your view to the gallery view so you can see everybody and you can pass your energies to each of us. And I will give you the option to unmute. When I tell you to unmute, you all will say, congratulations everyone for becoming a best-selling author. Are you with me? Yes. And I hope you know, universe only understands high energy. Yes, beautiful. And is it okay if I teach in English and crack jokes in Hindi? Yes, देखो jokes का मजा तो हिंदी में ही आता है, इंग्लिश में नहीं आता. So let's get started. All of you, please unmute and say congrats everyone for becoming a best-selling author.
Congratulations for becoming the best-selling author.
Everybody.
Congratulations,
We
everybody.
all will be author.
Congratulations,
We
everybody.
all will be author
Barako.
together.
Congratulations.
Universe, chalega? Energy? Universe says after a very long time, Jatin, you got a good batch with good energy on day one. Congratulations, everyone, for becoming a best-selling author. Let's keep the same energy going for the next 3 days. All right? Write one word. How are you already feeling? One word in the chat box. How are you already feeling? Let's give validation to your feelings. Come on, come on, come on. Amazing, great, inspired, energetic, nervous. And can I tell you something honestly? Can I be honest? Just 40 minutes back, I returned from the hospital. I was there throughout the day and I was like, shit, man, I have no energy to do the workshop. I am down with fever. I said, how will I do this? I said, I have to do it. But just because of your energy, I'm back to my real energy. So thank you for that. This is all because of you. Because at the energy level, we are all one. And because your energy is so high, I don't even feel I'm down with fever. So thank you for that. Okay, beautiful. Now, how many of you genuinely want to fall in the 80% category? You genuinely want to be part of the 80%. So you have to make 7 promises to the universe and to me. Now, these are not those promises you made before before Shadi. No, not those. These are 7 promises you make as a mentee to your mentor. Okay, so first promise is you will make notes. I can see most of you making notes, so good job. You will make notes. Number 2, you will implement all the learnings from the workshop. I want to spend 30 seconds explaining the second promise to you. Is it correct to say that most of you have attended some online webinar or workshop in the last 5 years? we have attended multiple webinars workshop. On a recorded call, I'm claiming this is the most unique workshop you would have ever attended till now. And what makes me say that with so much of confidence? Let me tell you that. All the participants of my workshop, okay, they either hate me or they love me. But the reason for both is same. How many of you would love to know what's the reason? Now, a couple of you will hate me, a couple of you would love me. Now, what's the reason for that? The reason will be same, which is common for making you uncomfortable. Because I'm also known as a PC. Not Priyanka Chopra wala PC. PC stands for Pushy Coach. And from today, I will push you to take those actions that you should be taking to become an author in the next 30 days or less. And let me remind you again, my push may make you uncomfortable. But that's the push you all need. How many of you are okay being uncomfortable here? And that's what I said. Second promise is, come what may, you will apply all the learnings from today, from starting today. I'll give you actions to take. You have to start from today. Yes? Can I throw a challenge to all of you? Let me throw a challenge. The challenge is, first of all, I promise I will not give up on any of you, at least till Friday. There'll be no lack of push from my side. In fact, I'll be over pushing you. The only promise you have to take or make to yourself is, come what may, you will not leave this workshop for the next 3 days. I am, with the current situation also, I am taking ownership of all 70 of you. You only have to take your ownership. If you accept this challenge, say CA, challenge accepted. I'm challenging you to not drop off from this workshop for the next 3 days. Today, tomorrow, and Friday. And see how I will change your life. Beautiful. I promise I will not give up on any of you. Yes, beautiful. Third promise. You will participate in this workshop by responding on chats. Chats gives me an idea that you guys are connected. Number 4, come what may, you will attend all the sessions live. Though we give the recording also, but please attend all the sessions live. By the way, tell me honestly, how many of you are loving the energy already? Yes? Believe you me, you won't feel this energy in the recording. Please be live for the next 3 days. Number 5, when you attend online sessions, we have a tendency of asking questions during the session. It's a good sign for the coach that tells me that you guys are attentive. However, I'm doing this workshop for the last 4 years. And my curriculum is designed in such a way that 98% of your questions will be automatically answered through my curriculum. Hence, I only answer questions during the Q&A session, which is on Friday. Not today, not tomorrow, but on Friday. So if you still feel a couple of your questions were not answered through the curriculum, I promise to you I'll answer the questions, but only in the Q&A session on Friday. Number 6, you will attend this workshop as a student, not as a customer. Because when you attend any workshop as a student, you are more receptive to learning. How many of you agree with me? Yes? And anybody, if you have a customer attitude, believe you me, this is not the workshop for you. And last promise, but not the least, until and unless you are in hospital or you're driving, or there is a bad network, you will keep your camera switched on. Because I genuinely want to make sure this is the last book writing workshop for you. You don't have to attend any more workshops after this, but for that, you need to be on camera. If you make these 7 promises to the universe and to me, write I promise in the chat box. Let's see how many of you make these promises. I promise. Yes, come on, come on. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for making these promises to yourself, to the universe, and to me. Though I've already made a big promise to all of you, but I want to make one more promise that I will make this workshop extremely worthwhile by sharing the secrets to write, edit, and self-publish your book globally without giving away the control and money to the publishers. That's my promise to all of you. And on that note, I know you're waiting for my introduction, but I work a little differently. I would like to push my introduction to the second half of the day today. Is that okay? I want to start giving value first, and then I will talk about myself. Is that okay? All right, so let's get started. By the way, do you all know the difference between a writer and an author? Is that one published book? You may have written multiple books, but if your book is not published, you're not an author yet. So if you did not know this, now you know it. So let's start with with the why. I want you to identify your why, and I want to know, why do you want to write a book? Please go to the chat box and share. Nobody will judge you here. Share your individual reasons of why you want to write a book. Let's have a look in the chat box. Why do you want to write a book? For fame and money? Yes, why not? To get money, brand. I want to share my experience, way of expression. There's something to be told. Absolutely. Express my views. I have a message, many experiences. Guys, I may not be able to read all the answers, but whatever I'm able to read, I'm reading. Brand and experience. I have a voice. Yes. Express inner feelings, express thoughts. Diary writing platform. Okay, launching a website. Beautiful. Love reading novels. And I want a teenager like me, happy to escape reality through a story. Okay, wow. Goodwill and reach millions of people, transform. All right. Great. Guys, looking at the answers, I guess I'm getting a feeling that most of you want to write a non-fiction self-help. Is that correct? Most of you. Because most of you have written about what you call helping people, sharing my experience. So it's more of non-fiction self-help. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And I must say, your reasons are really beautiful. Are you all real or AI generated people? Because your reasons are really good. Now that the reasons are really good, I'm very curious to know what stopped you until now to become an author. What are your roadblocks? Please share that. What are your roadblocks? Why aren't you an author yet? Focus and discipline. Didn't think I have a voice. How to get started? I don't know how to begin. Yes, most of the aspiring authors don't even know how to begin. Did not get a platform. I'm already an author, need to progress. Beautiful. Congratulations for that. I don't know how to start. Severe lack of confidence. How to start. Don't have a clue how to begin. Time. Starting trouble. Not sure. How to start. See, most of you have written. Alok says, I do not have Jatin as a coach. Great. Don't know how to begin and compile the flow. Okay, beautiful. Structure, process. Guys, if you look at the reasons, most of you have a common reason. You don't know how to start. You don't know the process. Yes or no? Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Can you tell me if I begin the workshop by breaking some strong common roadblocks that most of you have, and in fact you didn't realize yet that you have those roadblocks, what would it do to you? Can you tell me, if I start by breaking the roadblocks, how will it help you in your author journey? How will it help you in your author journey? If I start by breaking some common roadblocks, set us free, clarity of process. Okay, what else? Is it right to say if I break some roadblocks that are very strong ones, it will increase confidence for you? Yes, is it right to say that? And if you have confidence, you know you can do anything. Yes or no? So I want to start the session by breaking some common roadblocks and very strong roadblocks that stopped you until now to become an author. Yes, and I want to start by first increasing your confidence so that the remaining journey seems easy. Is that okay? Yes? Okay. So what I'll do, I will read I will talk about each roadblock one by one. Now, when I announce a roadblock, and if it is your roadblock, you will write me in the chat box. What will you write? M-E, me. And if you want me to break the roadblock, you will take your right hand, make a punch out of your right hand, take your left hand and say, break it. You will do this action, okay? When you do this action is only when I will break the roadblock for you. Ready? Okay, awesome. So what's the first roadblock that most of you and remaining aspiring authors have? Jatin, there are too many books on my topic. Who will read my book? How many of you have this roadblock? Write me in the chat box. There are too many books on my topic. Who will read my book? Okay, most of you have this roadblock. Do you want me to break the roadblock? Give me the command. Give me the command. Break it. Okay, let's break it. Let's break it. Do you all know the book, The Secret? Of course, we all know it, right? Beautiful. What's the topic and subject of this book? My favorite subject, you all know by now. What is the topic and subject of The Secret? Come on, tell me. Manifestation, law of attraction. Absolutely correct. Is The Secret first book on the law of attraction? No, right? Do you agree there were millions of books on the law of attraction before this book became a success? Great, thank you. And do you agree The Secret is one of the favorite books on the law of attraction topic? But is it the last book on the law of attraction? No. People are still writing books on the law of attraction. In fact, my own community curated a book on manifestation this year with 31 chapters in it. It's called an anthology, right? Which is on manifestation. So it's definitely The Secret is not the last book on the law of attraction. Yes or no? Let's break this roadblock with the help of a quiz. How many of you understand stock market a bit? Little bit, not much. Great. How many of you understand? How many of you have been economic students? Economics. Yeah. I hated that subject, but I have to talk about it. So you have to quickly fill in the blank, okay? Where there is demand, there is dash. Come on, what is the answer? Where there is demand, bang on, there is supply. This is exactly what Rhonda Bryant did. She chose a topic that already had too many books, which means there is a demand of that book, that topic, yes or no? And what does the market rule say? Where there is demand, there will be supply. So you need to be happy if you chose a topic that had too many books, that has too many books in the market. Congratulations, you're about to enter a book market which is well established. By the way, these moments, when you have moments of inspiration, ideation, motivation, I call them wow moments. If anybody had a wow moment just now, write wow in the chat box. Any moment of inspiration, motivation, ideation, or you think your perspective changed, that's a wow moment for you. How many of you just had a wow moment? Beautiful. A lot of you had a wow moment. Let's continue with the second roadblock. See, most of you have wow moment. That means still now you were thinking it's a roadblock for you. And by the way, if you chose a topic that has no demand or lesser demand, don't worry. By the end of the session today, I will help you identify a profitable topic. Don't worry about that. TVP 54 has a question. And as communicated initially, I will not answer any questions till Friday Q&A because your question will be shortly answered through my curriculum. Okay, great. Second roadblock. Jatin, actually, I have a, what if readers don't like my book? What if readers don't like my book? How many of you have this roadblock? What if readers don't like my book? Write me in the chat box. And one of the other roadblocks you have is, what if publishers reject my book? Yes. If it's a roadblock, write me. Do you want me to break it? Yes. Come on. Give me the command. Break it. Awesome. Let's break it together. Let's break it together. I will show you 4 pictures on the screen. Let's see if you know them. Okay. I'm about to share my screen. 1 second. Where is my screen sharing? 1 moment. Show me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Like a black screen, black PPT. Yes? Okay. Great. Awesome. Let's see if you know this first person on the screen. Who is he? Who is he? I'm sure he doesn't need any introduction. You know him. Come on. Who is he? Yes, Chetan Bhagat. Absolutely. Next one. The monk who sold his Ferrari. The 5 a.m. club man. Who is he? No, he's not the monk, but what's his name? Robin Sharma. Yes. Next. Who is he? He's the author of a very popular Hindu mythological series called The Immortals of Melua. I'm sure you know him too. Amish Tripathi, absolutely. And how many of you Harry Potter fans here? Harry Potter? You know who's next on the screen? J.K. Rowling. Yes? Okay. Why am I talking about these 4 authors? Because these 4 authors are 4 of my favorite authors. And these 4 authors share something, not something, many things in common. Okay? Many events in common. Many qualities in common that makes them a successful author today. I will share 2 of them with you. You will share the third one with me. You all know it. First common event they share is their first book was rejected by all the publishers. Yes. And I know a lot of you did not even know this. I repeat, their first book was rejected by all the publishing houses. How many of you did not know this? Write me in the chat box. Yes. Let's look at, a lot of you did not know this. Great. Second common quality. After getting multiple rejections, they said, chuck the publishers, we will do self-publishing. They self-published their first book. That's the second common event. Now, can you tell me one common quality these 3 authors share that makes them who they are today? Can you tell me one common quality? What is that common quality that actually made them a successful author? You all know the answer. Persistence. They became famous after becoming an author. I'm asking, what is that common quality that made them a successful author? Excellent editing. Okay. Try, believe. No fear of failure. Interesting. Interesting answers. Creative thinking. Connecting with customer. Topics were unique. Did not give up. Wow. Guys, again, I'm asking, are you all real or AI generated people? How can you give right answers every time? Absolutely correct. You guys are all correct. Okay. I'll share it in the author language or maybe the publisher's language or the book market language. Despite getting multiple rejections. In fact, if I remember one of the interviews of Amish Tripathi, he mentioned his book was rejected by 20 publishers. More than 20. Too many rejections. Yes or no? Despite getting multiple rejections, they did not reject their own scripts. That's the common quality. And here I have a question for all of you, and be honest when you answer it. How many of you are stuck in the cycle of writing, deleting, writing, deleting, writing, deleting? Please write me, because I know a lot of you are stuck in that. Writing, deleting, writing, deleting. Look at the chat box, guys. So many of you. And this cycle you're stuck in is called cycle of self-rejection. And whether you like it or not, you have to move out of this cycle. And let me give you some logical reasons so that your logical mind doesn't stop you. Can I give you some logical reasons? Okay. I read a research article that stated that 33% of every book reader will always like the content of that book. 33% will always dislike the content of that book, and 34% will be neutral. So when you think of rejecting your script the next time, remember this equation of 33, 33, 34. And let me prove this equation right here, right now. Show me a thumbs up if you all read books. We all do? Yes? Okay, great. Do you have some of your favorite authors? You have some favorite authors? I think we all do. Do you read books of your favorite author? Great. And is it right to say the authors that are your favorite authors are quite popular people? They're quite renowned. Yes or no? Yes or no? Tell me honestly, do you like all the books of your favorite author? Right? Yes or no in the chat box. Do you like all their books? Look at the chat box, guys. 33, 33, 34. Just proved it for you. How many of you just had a wow moment? When you don't like all the books of your favorite author, and they're quite popular people, how do you expect your books to be liked by all the readers? That's not practically, realistically possible. I just proved it. And let me give you one more reason. Harry Potter fans, you will not raise your hand. You will show some action that tells me you're a Harry Potter fan. How do I know? What's the proof? Do some action on camera that tells me you're a Harry Potter fan. Beautiful. Yes, great. So Harry Potter fans, imagine if J.K. Rowling would have rejected her own script, Harry Potter wouldn't have existed. And I know a lot of us, Harry Potter fans, we can't even imagine our adulthood without Harry Potter. Forget about childhood. I still know of people who watch Harry Potter like kids. How many of you still watch Harry Potter like kids, right? So imagine. And how many of you are writing or want to write a non-fiction self-help book? Self-help, like to help someone? Okay, most of you are raising hands. So you're writing self-help to help someone, right? And do you also believe your book will help someone or the other? Great. But that help will only come to them when you publish your book. So when you think of rejecting your book the next time, remember, you're rejecting someone to get that help. When you're rejecting your book, someone out there is being rejected to get that help too. Do you agree your book will help at least one person? And that's your whole intention of writing as a human? But that help is rejected when you reject your scripts. So right here, right now, I'm sure you have a wow moment here. Beautiful. I'm sure you have a realization. Guys, the world needs help. And your story, and I believe every story has the power to inspire people. Probably, what I'm going through right now, you don't know how many emotional breakdowns I've had in the last 14, 15 days. Looking at my mother on that deathbed, honestly, because it was almost a deathbed. She wasn't talking. She wasn't conscious. For 14 days, she was lying like a body in ICU. So I would want to jot down this journey of, people who probably whose parents are going through a situation and they're all alone. And by the way, I'm doing it by myself. I don't have any support except for my best friend. Otherwise, I have no other family support at the moment. I don't have any other family. So I know my story can inspire the world, and every story has the power to inspire the world. So right here, right now, make a commitment to yourself that come what may, you will not reject while writing your book, right? I commit. Because what you're trying to do is proofreading. And that's supposed to be done once your draft is complete. And guys, the biggest milestone for an author to be in the author journey is to complete that draft. And that draft will not be complete till the time you keep rejecting your book. Okay? So when you think of rejecting your book the next time while writing, remember 33, 33, 34 and my Harry Potter example, that someone out there is waiting for your book. When you're rejecting your book, somebody needs that help. Yes, do you commit not to reject? Beautiful. Awesome. Let's go to the next roadblock that most of you have. Jatin, actually, the topic I chose for my book, actually, I'm not an expert on that topic. How do I even write a book? I am not an expert to write a book. Write me if this is your roadblock. I am not an expert to write a book. And do you want me to break it? How do I break? What's the command? Give me the command. Okay, awesome. Do you all know this book, Think and Grow Rich? I'm sure you've heard of this book, right? Great, beautiful book. If you haven't read it, you must order and read it. Think and Grow Rich was written by Napoleon Hill. And I'm about to give you a very big wow moment in this workshop right now. So Napoleon Hill, who wrote the book How to Think and Grow Rich, he himself was broke when he wrote this book, How to Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, it's a different story. He became rich after publishing the book. How many of you just had a wow moment? He wasn't rich when he wrote this book. In fact, people who've read this book would know he could not even manage his daily expenses, daily needs when he was writing this book. I've been signed out. What's that? Guys, can you all see me? Yes? Okay. I don't know why it shows I've been signed out from Zoom. Shit. Okay, I'm still connected, I guess. Okay. Awesome. So the first example is that he himself was broke. So he didn't have to be rich to write a book on how to think and grow rich. Let me give you one more example. Look at my screen. These are the books by Amish Tripathi, the man you saw in the last slide. The immortals of Meluha, Ram, Ravan, Sita, Nagas, right? Nags. Do you all agree these are all Hindu mythological books? Yes? Okay, great. Fantastic. Do you know Amish Tripathi is a banker by profession? He's from the finance background. But did he have to become a Pandit or a Dharm Guru or a Mahamandaleshwar to write a book on Hindu mythology? Did he? I think the answer is no. Hence proved. You don't need to be an expert to write a book. Neither Napoleon Hill had to be rich to write a book on how to think and grow rich, nor Amish Tripathi had to become a Pandit or a Dharm Guru to write a book on Hindu mythology. So can you write a book on any damn topic without being an expert on that. And I'll throw some more lights on it shortly. How many of you just had a wow moment? You never thought like that. Beautiful. Let's go to the next roadblock. Jatin, actually, I am a Mona Lisa writer. I'm a perfectionist. I want to write a masterpiece, just like the painter of this painting that took years to complete. I am stuck because of my perfectionism. A lot of you are laughing. I know you are a perfectionist. How many of you have this roadblock? You are a perfectionist. Okay, somebody wrote, you broke my biggest roadblock. Oh, Dr. Harini. Oh, great. Amazing. Amazing. So how many of you are this perfectionist Mona Lisa writers? Okay, let's break. Do you want me to break this? Really? How do we break it? How do we break it? Give me the command. Okay. Awesome. Let's break it. How many of you are Sandoku readers here? What, Jatin? What did you say? Okay. I am declaring on a recorded call, I am a Sandoku reader. If you don't know what is Sandoku, don't worry. I will tell you about it. Okay. I'm about to show you one image on the screen. In 5 seconds, you have to identify if you are a Sandoku reader or not. If you are, you will write yes. If you are not, you will write no. And if you don't know what is a Sandoku and all, you will write IDK, I don't know. Okay, ready? Let's have a look. I think you can see the screen now. Are you a Sandoku reader? Yes, no, IDK. Come on, the picture is on your screen. Now everybody has written IDK. Okay, चलो फिर क्या ही कर सकते हैं. Let's talk about it then. You don't know what is Sandoku? So I'll tell you what is Sandoku. Okay? Come on camera. Let's talk. Come on camera. Do you all do you have fair idea about Indian politics? Little bit, not much, but little bit idea. Okay, great. Do you know? I'm sure you do, because she's the most popular politicians in the Indian politics. Okay. Do you know the name of our finance minister? The most popular finance minister in Indian politics, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, Miss Sitaraman. Nirmala, who's probably not very Nirmal on our on us, but Nirmala Sitaraman. Yes. Okay, great. Now let me ask you one more question about Indian politics. I don't know how many of you know this, but let's give it a try. Do you know we are not charged GST yet? Sound is disturbing. Which sound? Which sound, Ashish? Can you all hear me clearly? Show me a thumbs up. Okay, great. Yeah, do you know that we are not charged any GST yet on smiling and laughing? Are you aware of that? Yeah, Indian politics information. The moment I said we're not charged GST, you must be wondering, really? What is it that we are not charged GST on? Everything was GST. Yes, but we are not charged any GST on smiling and laughing yet. Because we are not charged any GST on smiling and laughing yet, I want to give you all an opportunity to have a laughter in my back, GST free laughter. Now, why am I talking about this? Because looking at a couple of your faces, you badly need a laughter in life. So, so how will I give you this opportunity? Ketan says, no, not on crying. No, Ketan, she's doing everything to make sure we cry. So GST is making us cry anyway. So there is GST for sure on that. Okay. Now listen to me. When I tell you what is Sandoku, most of you will have funny laughter. Do you agree when you look at somebody laughing in a funny way, you also end up laughing? Yes? Okay. So when you look at each other and you end up laughing on that funny laughter, congratulations, you're breathing, you're alive. Okay. And second, if you don't laugh despite this Sandoku thing, believe me, you need life coaching with me. My team will send you one-to-one appointment link. You can book an appointment with me. Ready? Okay. Now, how do we do this? You have to come on camera for this. Thank you, Dr. Harini. Thank you for writing that. Come on. Come on camera. Look at each other on the gallery view. Switch your gallery view on so you can see each other. Ready? So shall I tell you what is Sandoku? And team, you make a note of names who are not laughing after Sandoku. I will send them an appointment link for live coaching. Okay. Great. Somebody saved information in English. What's that? Sandoku means art of buying books and never completing them. Now tell me how many of you are Sandoku readers? Write me in the chat box. Couple of you did not smile. Thank you. You are my prospective life coaching client. Okay. Beautiful. Most of you are Sandoku. Yes. By the way, I can see a lot of books in the background of a lot of people. I'm sure you have not completed any of them. You are a Sandoku reader. You know, we are the first ones when we go to any airport. We first look for crossword showroom. We go to the store, get the books packed on MRP because they never offer discounts, and then come back home, put them in the books on the bookshelf. And your domestic help will also not touch your books until you shout on her. Didi, dusting hai is pe, saaf karo isko. Even she will not touch your book. Yes or no? That's the reality. So there is a research article that I read in COVID that stated that 70% of readers will never read any book word by word, paragraph by paragraph, line by line, and page by page. If we have to believe this research, then who are we writing the masterpiece for? Who are we writing that masterpiece for? A lot of you already had a wow moment. Your smile is talking about it. If you had a wow, just write wow. and I know a couple of you might have a contrary view to it. I'm writing for the 30% people. How many of you are on that boat? I'm writing for the 30%, or I'm writing the perfect book for myself, masterpiece for myself. Yes? Okay. I have an answer to that also. Yes? Okay. Let me tell you that. On this recorded call, I am declaring that every book you write will be a masterpiece. Yes, I'm saying it on a recorded call. And a couple of you already wrote, wow. But am I Shakespeare? I said it and you believed it? Will you not ask me how? Will you not ask me how? That I said every book you write will be a masterpiece. At least ask me how. Yeah, somebody finally asked me how. Great. You know what one of the batches said? Sir, you asked us not to ask any question. Hence, we did not ask how. Okay, now that you asked me how, let me share with you. I am declaring on a recorded call that every book you write will be a masterpiece because nobody can copy this and this of yours. What is this and this? Nobody can copy your thought process and your writing style. Hence, every book you write will be a masterpiece. How many of you just had a wow moment? You never thought like that. Just had a wow. Fantastic. Great. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Now, before I break one more roadblock and move ahead in the session, is that okay if I quickly share with you who am I? May I share a quick introduction with you about myself? Yes, if I have your permission, please write yes in the chat box. Okay, thank you so much. I'll make sure I wrap my introduction within 10 minutes. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your permission. So guys, my name is Jatin Gupta. I am born and brought up in Delhi. I was born to a lower middle class family. I'm the only child of my parents. When I was 16 years old, I lost my father to first heart attack, and he was the only earning member of the family that time. So I had no choice, but I had to start working right after passing my class 12. How many of you know about call centers and BPOs? Yes. Okay. So that's one industry I knew that time. Of course, there is no industry who was paying so well without any degree. That's one industry that pays you really well, even if you don't hold any degree with you. All I needed to know was how to speak in English. So willingly or unwillingly, I started working with call centers because I had to look after myself and my mother. And willingly or unwillingly, I worked for 14 years in BPOs, top BPOs of a country. And to name a few, I worked with brands like Barclays Bank, known as Barclays Shared Services in India. I worked with Dell, FIS Global Private Solutions Limited, American Express, and also Concentrix Daksh. That was my last organization. And I was working in the capacity of a training manager. And I was handling the accounts like Google. And I worked for Amazon India as a training manager for good 14 years. So I'm a corporate professional turned into a life coach. Google features my brand in the best life coach in India and best life coach in Delhi category. I am multiple times international best-selling author of 4 books and international motivational speaker, India's first non-fiction book writing coach. I have inspired and touched more than 10,000 aspiring authors with my workshop and my programs. I'm a Skill India trainer certified by Government of India, and I'm also the founder of the International Council of Authors. International Council of Authors has made 2 international book of records for publishing maximum books by maximum authors in one single day. And now we are gearing up for the 3rd world record. And International Council of Authors also curated an anthology called Manifestation Diaries. This anthology is multiple times bestseller on Amazon, and it was launched in the Delhi Book Fair this year in Feb 2025. We are also gearing up for the next anthology. How many of you would love to be part of the next world record? Write ICA in the chat box. ICA. if you want to be part of the next world record. By the way, if my mother wouldn't have suffered the stroke, we were doing this event in September in Goa. But now, because her health is, I don't know when she will recover completely. So we've put that on hold, but it was supposed to happen in September. But I will be working on the dates again very soon. So the next world record and the next anthology was due to be launched in September 2025 in Goa, but we'll keep you posted on the next dates and the venue. So that's if you can write ICA if you would love to be part of the next world record and the anthology. I will share more details with you on Friday. Yes. Next, I'm also a TEDx speaker. My work and my story has been featured in various news articles. You just Google Inspiring Jatin and you should get to know a little more about my work that I have done so far. I'm also endorsed by India's two celebrities. On your left is Paras Chabra, who's an Indian model actor, Splitsvilla 5 winner, and a very, and of course, a podcaster of a very podcast of his own podcast show. Abracadabra, that's his podcast name. And on your right is Miss Sudha Chandran, who is a veteran Bollywood actress and a classical dancer. I'm also a Guinness World Record winning participant for the most people in a speech relay. And I'm also an awardee of WBR Corp UK Limited's title called 45 Under 45 India Edition. And the award was felicitated by former Miss Universe Lara Dattaya. That's me. That's the older version of me. Now I'm the fitter version of myself. If you look at the list of awardees, I was awarded along with legends. Look at number 4, that's Badshah, our Bollywood singer rapper. Number 9 is my name. Number 7 is Gagan Narang, who's an Olympic athlete. Number 18 is NTR Jr. How many of you NTR Jr. fans here? South Cinema superstar. And number 29 is Saina Nehwal, badminton champion of our country. I'm also a literary award winner of non-fiction author of the year for my first book, Break Free to Breakthrough. And I'm also an awardee of India Top 10 Awards, which was felicitated at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi, by our former cabinet minister, Miss Meenakshi Lekhi. She was the Minister of External Home Affairs. And the next one is very special to me because for my second book, Rescue Your Romance, I was named exclusively amongst 50 critically acclaimed authors alongside the legendary book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And that's about me. Thank you for allowing me to introduce myself. And a quick question, how long do you think I took to achieve all of this that I shared with you? Thank you guys. How long do you think I took to achieve all of this? Any guesses? How many years? How many years do you think I took? 5 years? 5 to 10? Yes? Okay. Can I share with you? I lost my job. I was terminated rather on 3rd of September 2020. That's when Inspiring Jatin was born. I started from scratch. And to be precise, I achieved all of this within 4 years. And I feel the journey is still ongoing. I still want to achieve a lot more. How many of you would love to know the secret of me achieving all of this in less than 4 years? Would you like to know the secret? Yes, let me share the secret with you. My secret is inspired from none other than Mr. Bill Gates. And in interest of time, I want to share with you that my secret is very simple, but it's very powerful. How many of you agree simple things can also be powerful? It doesn't have to be fancy, yes? My secret is whatever goal I take, okay? Whatever goal I take for myself, I just keep taking RART. What is RART? Right action at the right time. That's it. And that's my secret so far. So if you would love to copy my secret into your world, write RART. And whether it's a book or it's anything you want to do, just keep taking right action at the right time. And believe you me, nothing can stop you. No one can stop you. Not FART, RART. Somebody, I'm sure, did a typing mistake. Not FART, RART. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. So just keep taking right action at the right time and you shall be there. And I want you to congratulate yourself a little more. Guys, take your right hand, take it to your left shoulder and say, good job. I'll tell you why. My ads are watched by thousands of people every week. Out of thousands, a few thousands click on the ad and they go through the landing page. And out of few thousands, around 130 people register for the 99 workshop like you. And out of around 130 people, around 80 of you show up on the live session. It's not a coincidence. You all fall in the category of RART. And I have to tell you this, my mother's recent brain stroke has made me realize life is actually very uncertain. And she, especially women and mothers, they don't congratulate themselves enough for whatever they do. My mother has done so much, and I'm sure you all have done, not just mother, everybody, including, fathers and male. You all need to congratulate yourself a little more, celebrate yourself a little more. Because what you're doing right now, attending a live workshop, leaving, tell me honestly, how many of you had to leave something else to be here today? See, you had a choice of not leaving that and attending that, but you're here. So congratulations, it's not a coincidence. You are meant to be here. How many of you believe in universal signs? Yes, it is a universal sign for you to be here, to be listening to me. Maybe, more than the workshop, maybe my story might inspire you. Maybe one of my students' story might inspire you. Something might just inspire you and make you a different person. And it was all worth it then, isn't it? Great. So uh, just make sure you keep this momentum of RART going till Friday. Okay. Keep taking the right action at the right time, and I will make sure you start celebrating yourself a little more. Okay. So congratulations for being in RART category. Let's continue. So this was my journey of actually becoming a life coach. Life taught me a lot, and a point came when I wanted to become a life coach to make people happy. Now, this author coaching, I'll be honest to you, it just happened out of fluke. It was a pure coincidence, maybe your manifestation to attract a coach like me. I don't know, but I'll tell you what happened. In 2022, if you remember, it was all COVID lockdown, and I was undergoing my life coaching training. And as part of that, I had to work on my book. So I started working on my book, and with no support or little support from my editor friend and some online support, I completed the first draft of my first book in 3.5 months. And after that, just like a lot of you, I did not know how to publish. I started doing my Google research on how to publish. I got to know two ways of publishing. Number one, first way is free publishing, and second way is paid publishing. Free publishing was not available during COVID. So the only option I had was paid publishing. So I will not name the publisher. I actually paid a bomb to a publishing house, and that publishing house asked me to submit the final script with them. And after that, they said they will take over everything else. They'll take care of everything else. So after taking the money and script from me, they gave me the publishing date of 15th August 2020. So out of a lot of excitement, I organized an online book launch event. Remember, everything was happening online in 2020. People were getting married online. So everything was online. So I organized a book launch event online. And you know what? This publishing house did not publish my book on that day. They told me on that day it's not published. I literally cried on that day because I had to cancel my event. And second, I don't know, I was very disheartened because it was like a spoiler for me. I had invited guests from different industries, but it didn't happen. So I made a commitment to myself and made a promise to myself that if I happen to write any more books in the future, I will not pay a penny to anyone. And guess what? I self-published my last 3 books without paying a penny to anyone. And all my 4 books were published within 8 months. So I was an author of 4 books in 8 months. Do you agree when you do something like this, your colleagues and friends start reaching out to you? Even my friends and colleagues from my coaching industry started reaching out to me, asking me, how am I doing it? Remember, a lot of people were doing free sessions in COVID on everything. So I was also part of that. I started free sessions on how to become a self-published author. Do you agree? Human beings don't respect free knowledge and people's time for free, right? So same happened with me. A lot of people started, but eventually only a couple of them stayed till the end. People who stayed till the end, they became a self-published author, rather a best-selling author. And they had tears in their eyes when they were thanking me. And one of the things they said was, Jatin, you helped us achieve our long awaited dream. And that's when something struck me. I just told myself that I wanted to become a life coach to make people happy, right? So why not make people happy, or rather writers happy, by helping them becoming a self-published author?
How much time do you think?
And that's when the journey of becoming author coaching or becoming an author coach started, guys, from June 2021. I am on a mission to help 2000 writers become self-published authors. And you'll be very happy to know I'm just 40 or 50 number away to touch 2000. And I cannot do it without your support. If you're with me in my mission 2000, write 2000 in the chat box. If you are with me in my mission 2000, please write 2000 in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you so much. And do you agree the mission was quite big from the beginning? So I realized, Jatin, one-to-one calls or these Zoom calls will not help you achieve 2000. So, of course, I launched my online workshop that you're attending. Do you agree writing, editing, and self-publishing and becoming a best-selling author without a publisher is a curriculum in itself? It's a curriculum. How many of your school graduates? We all are, Jatin. Okay, great. Congratulations. How many of you graduated from class 8th to 11th directly? Did you have a choice of skipping 2 classes and moving to 11th? You did not. It was a mandate for you to go through every class because every class had a curriculum to offer. Yes or no? And then you got your final release certificate from your schools. Yes or no? Great. Similarly, as I told you, writing, editing, self-publishing, and becoming a bestseller is a curriculum in itself. Even if I want, in the next 3 days, in 8 hours in total, I cannot complete the whole curriculum. Do you agree? Yeah, whatever we committed in the workshop, that we will deliver. But the curriculum will not be delivered. Yes or no? So, guys, to support my mission, I also launched my next levels of programs, right? So to support my mission, I launched my program called Best Selling Author Mastery Program. Now, when I launched this program, I made a very big claim in the market that anyone, even a first-time writer who registers for my program can become a self-published author in just 21 days. Guess what? I failed. I failed. I'm being honest here. And how did I fail? How many of you want to know how did I fail? I'll show you a 10 seconds video to tell you how did I fail. By the way, the 2 world record certificates that you see here, the authors who participated in these world records, they had to complete their book, publish their book. And they also used the same program that I'm talking about. So let me show you a 10 seconds video to tell you how did I fail. Show me a thumbs up when you can see the screen. Please show me a thumbs up if you can see the screen. Okay, great. So let's see how did I fail.
And I took 72 hours to complete my ebook for the world record event.
So I took 5 hours to complete my book for the world record event.
I took 24 hours to complete my ebook. It took me 4 days to complete my book.
It took me around 5 days to complete my work.
I took 5 days to complete my book.
I took 5 days to complete my book.
I took 3 days to complete my book.
Okay. This is how I failed. And now let me tell you, because of these people, I had to change my claim. And listen to me carefully. In a recorded call, I'm sharing this. My new claim is that anyone, either a first-time writer or a veteran writer, a 6-year-old or 96 years old. Anyone who registers for my best-selling author mastery program can become a self-published best-selling author even in less than 21 days. How many of you would love to know more about this program? Write interested in the chat box and I will share the details with you on Friday. Write interested and I will share the details with you on Friday. Thank you. Great. One humble request. Please, I know a couple of you are already in and you want to be part of the next course, next community. Thank you for that. But don't reach out to my team for the information and payment links because they're not authorized to share anything because I will be sharing it on Friday. Okay. Until Friday, let's just focus on taking the right action for your books. Okay. Thank you for allowing me to introduce myself. That was my total introduction. By the way, I realized we have spent around 70 minutes together and we have around 65 minutes more to go. How many of you are loving the workshop? Say, I am loving it. Say, I am loving it. If you are loving the workshop already. See, somebody posted a question about the agenda and before that question was even read, I answered it through my curriculum. Yes, great. Guys, I hope you all know the schedule for the workshop, right? Today, it was clearly mentioned on the website, clearly mentioned in the groups, but I'm sharing it again. Today and tomorrow, we're connected from 7 till 9:15 p.m. And on Friday, we're connected from 6 till eternity. Is it 6 or 7? I have to check with my team. It's 7, I guess. It's 7. 7 till eternity. Why eternity? No, it is 7 till 11. Yeah, I know. But because the last day people have questions, I don't hang up until I answer the questions. So it may stretch till 11:30 also. Is that okay? Yes. So just make a note of the schedule. And guys, it's 7 till 9:15. But as a coach, at times I end up giving a little more. And the sessions may stretch till 9:30. How many of you are okay receiving more? Because I want to give you more. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, can I congratulate you all for something? Nobody has dropped off yet from the session. Congratulations. We started with 80. We are still 80. Such bolu, you guys have made a record. Otherwise, by this time, 2-3 people do drop off. They do drop. Guys, I am really impressed. My energy is high right now. Congratulations for that. How many of you are not dropping off, come what may? Yes. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Let's continue and cover the last roadblock. Then we'll move to the next section of the session today. Jatin, my English is not good. How can I write a book? How many of you have this roadblock? My English, I'm not very comfortable with English writing. I know. Do you want me to break it? How do we break it? Come on. Let's break it. Chalo, tod dete hain. Who's telling you to write a book in English? Who's telling you? You can write your book in any language you're comfortable with. Yes, even regional languages. Now, tell me honestly, how many of you are relieved after listening to this? Non-English writers must be relieved after this, right? R for relieved. Thank God. I can write in Punjabi, in Hindi, in Bengali, in Marathi. Yes, thank you. Great. But I have a question for non-English writers. Do you also want to become international authors? Yes or no? I'm sure you all want to. But English is the only globally accepted language. So you got to have a book in English. But Jatin, just now you made us happy by saying you can write a book in any language. Now you're saying you got to have a book in English. I don't know how to write in English. Thamba, hold on. Before I give you the solution, I want you to look at the stamp on the screen. Can you all read the stamp? What is the stamp? Amazon's #1 best-selling author. Yes or no? Great. Now, this student of mine, he is from Pune. How many from Pune or any Maharashtra? From Maharashtra. Okay, great. So this guy only understands Hindi and Marathi. And Strange though, otherwise Maharashtrians don't really know much about Hindi writing, but he is very good with Hindi and Marathi. But he wanted to become an international author also. So I gave this solution to him and to all of you now. People who are not comfortable or not good in writing in English, you can write in any language you're comfortable with and hire a human translator to translate your book into English. He did the same thing. He translated the book into, got the book translated to English, and he self-published his English book on Amazon. Now, within 24 hours, his book had hit number 1 in 5 categories. 5 categories. Language which he did not even write. He did not even write. Now, why am I saying human translator? I'll talk about that. And when he sent me a copy of this book, guys, I have to tell you this. When I was reading a couple of, I'm a Sandoku reader, so I did not finish the book, but I read a few chapters. When I was reading the chapters, I was amazed to know that this is a translated book. Until he told me, I didn't believe it. It was flawlessly translated. So anybody who used Google Translator or AI translators ever, don't use them for your books. It will destroy the meaning, the feeling, the whatever you want to put across, destroy ho jayega. It's worth investing into a human translator. Never use AI for your books. Yeah, great. Guys, I believe a couple of people just got uncomfortable and they dropped off. How many of you are not dropping off? Is reminding you of the promise. Great, awesome. So it's done for non-English writers. Hire a translator. Let's talk to English writers. English writers, how many English writers here? Gopal, find it online. A lot of websites to find translators online. Okay, great. So English writers, the biggest fear we have or the challenge we feel is editing, right? Grammar, spelling, sentence construction, and punctuations. Yes or no? Yes? Okay, great. Did anybody ever reach out to any editor? Has anybody connected with any editor in the past 4-5 years? If anybody has, can you share the amount you were quoted for editing? And if you haven't connected with any editor, let me share with you, based on the responses from my previous batches and my own research in the market, proficient English editors are charging or quoting anywhere between 8 to 10 rupees per word. 8 to 10 rupees per word. So if you write a book of 10,000 words, and let's say it's 10 rupees per word, how much will you end up paying for editing services? 10 into 10,000, how much is it? It's 1 lakh. Yes, 1 lakh. It's huge investment into editing. How many of you just remember my introduction where I said I self-published my last 3 books without paying a penny to anyone? That must have included editing also. Yes. Now here I want to give you my first bonus learning of the workshop. Do you want bonus? When you want something, what do? You ask for it, right? So ask na in the chat box. एक ना टाटा स्काई की एड थी, मांगोगे नहीं तो लाइव जिंगल वाला कैसे होगा? How many of you remember that ad? So you have to ask if you want more. Okay, great. Bonus. Are you ready? You might already know this, but I'm sharing it so that everybody knows it. So guys, I used this tool. Yes, I used a tool called Grammarly. Grammarly is an English editing beautiful tool. I think a couple of you already use it also. And it has a free version as well as a paid version. I personally use the paid version because I love to use all the features. Even if you don't invest in a paid version, believe you me, the free version also does a pretty good job. So you can skip the investment if you don't want to, but it's worth investing into. And I hope there is no editor in the room. If there are any editors, I'm sorry in advance. I have to share this with everyone. 75 to 80% of editors use this tool to edit your books. And they charge you 8 to 10 rupees per word. I am sorry, editors, but I have to share the secret. Guys, can I give you a business idea? You guys can become freelancing editors. Get this tool. They charge 8 rupees, you charge 5 rupees in the market and get more business as editors. Yes? Okay, great. Now, that was my section of breaking some roadblocks and increase your confidence. Tell me honestly, before joining and now after the session, if you're feeling even 1% more confident in the writing journey, write C for confidence. If you feel, yeah, this is not a big thing, this guy will make it easy for us. Write C for confidence if you've gained some confidence in the last 1 hour. Beautiful. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, sometime back, you all shared some beautiful reasons to write a book. Yes or no? And I asked you if you're real or AI generated because the reasons were really beautiful. But can I be a BC for some time? Not that BC. BC stands for blunt coach, not the other thing. Can I become a blunt coach for some time? Yes. Okay. Blunt coach says, your reasons were beautiful, but they were not powerful enough. If they were powerful, at least one book would have been out by now. Do you agree power leads to action? They were not powerful enough. And at this point, as your coach, I want to give you some powerful reasons of why you must become an author in the next 30 days or less. Do I have your permission to share that? Yes? Okay, great. Let's start with the first one. I will be sharing or showing 3 books to you on screen. You have to look at each book and give me some common attributes in these books. What are the common things in these 3 books? Are you ready? Okay, let's have a look. Okay. And one of the common attributes of these books is these all are non-fiction self-help books. So that point is already taken. Now you tell me what are the other common factors in these 3 books? What are the common factors in these 3 books? I've already shared, these are self-help books. What else? What else? Motivation, bestsellers. The cover is beautiful. Very famous books. Yes. Yes. What else? Powerful content. I agree. Life skills. Yes. Correct. What else? There are more common attributes. Oh, yes. Sold over 1 million copies. Correct thinking. Successful people. Writers. What is it? Sorry, I missed a few messages. Call for action. Correct. Bestsellers and transformational. Beautiful. Easy language. Ability to inspire. Yes. Most of us need it. True. Repeated concept. No, not really. They're not repeated. They're different concepts. No. Red and black are powerful colors in marketing subject. Okay. All-time bestsellers. Self-awareness. Wow. You all are bang on. Correct. Correct. Million sold. Yes. Correct. Thank you. Thank you. You all are correct. But there is one common attribute almost every batch in the last 4 years missed to identify. Can I share that with you? The authors of these 3 books are no more. They are not alive anymore. They died years ago. But do you agree these books are still bestsellers? Do you agree? Do you agree these books are still adding value to our lives? Do you agree these books are still influential books? And do you agree these are still bestsellers? Yes or no? Yes or no? Great, thank you. What have these authors created or left behind them by writing and publishing their books? You all know the answer. Let me see. Legacy, bang on. Do you agree they left a legacy for them? And legacy only has one definition. Let me give you my definition of legacy. For me, legacy means staying alive even after you're dead. That's legacy for me. Yes, and I'm sure you all want to leave a legacy. Sabko legacy to create karni hai. Yes or no? Okay. Right from the childhood, we all have heard one statement: life is uncertain. How many of you remember hearing this? We never took it seriously. COVID punched our faces and reminded us that, dude, life is uncertain. Wake up. And I know all of us who are logged in here, we all have lost someone or the other in COVID. Either a friend, a family, a neighbor, a colleague, an acquaintance, someone known. Yes or no? Guys, come on camera. In the last 1 hour session, this last 1 hour can be transformational for you if you pay attention. Let's talk. All of you, in advance, I'm sorry to hear about any losses you've had in COVID. Okay. Just think of any one person you lost in COVID and show me a thumbs up once you have thought of them. Okay. So that one person you just thought of, is there any possibility for a third party, like for someone like me, to know about them without an introduction about them? Is there any possibility for me to know them without you introducing them to me? I guess the answer is no. Based on whatever I have learned from my mentors and whatever self-help books I managed to read, not complete, but read, I understood that only 1.5 or 2% of human population will come to this planet, create a legacy for them, and then leave the world. And others will fall in the 98%. So which percentage your people fell into this, the people you just thought about? I guess 98%. They came and they left. Yes or no? Yes or no? Correct? And I'm very sure if I ask all of you which category you want to belong to, everybody will say 2%. And it's a good thing. You all should be interested to create a legacy for yourself. But probably you don't know how to create one. Yes or no? Now, let me give you a wow moment. Do you know writing and publishing a book is the easiest and fastest way to create a legacy? And at this point, I would like to know how many of you would love to leave your legacies with your book, right? LWP. Imagine when you are not alive, your book impacting someone's life. Not LWP, that's leave without pay. LWB, legacy with a book. LWP. Imagine someone getting that help from your book when you are not even there. Your readers blessing you, thanking you for creating that content for them. Imagine your grandkids telling their future family, you know what? My grandmother was a best-selling author. My grandfather was a best-selling author. Just Google their name and order their book on Amazon. How many of you would want that? That's called legacy with a book. And that's my first reason to all of you to become an author in the next 30 days or less. Guys, there is a movie in Bollywood, Shah Rukh Khan's movie, Kal Ho Na Ho. It is so true. Again, sharing my recent incident, my mother returned from the market after buying vegetables. And suddenly she had a brain stroke because her blood pressure shot. I was in shock. Like, I teach every week that life is uncertain. It is so true. And that moment I realized that if my mother doesn't come back, I have so many things to tell her. I had to tell her so many things, that I love her so much. I had to spend more time with her. But I'm so grateful to the universe and to people who prayed for her that she's back. She didn't leave me because I wanted an opportunity. And as a kid, as a child, or as someone's child, I'm telling you guys, please tell your parents what you feel for them. I would have lived in regret if I wouldn't have gotten this opportunity from God. I would have probably died in regret, not even lived. of not telling her what I feel for her. So if this helps someone, please after the session, call your parents, text them, whatever you can do, just spend some time. And I want to confess here with all of you, of course, my work is remote, online work. I can work from anywhere. I work from home for the past 4 years, but I still couldn't spend time with her, thinking my work is more important than anything else. And a lot of us do that, isn't it? We feel making money is so important. Yeah, time तो बिता लेंगे, but time होना भी तो चाहिए किसी के पास बिताने के लिए. तो इस इंसिडेंट ने ना टेक्निकली मेरे को ना एक तरीके से ना झंझोड़ दिया अंदर से. आई वाज लाइक, ऐसे मुझे कुछ नहीं चेस करना. आई डोंट वांट टू चेज एनीथिंग नाउ. Things will fall in place the way they're supposed to, but I need to spend some time, not some more time with my parents, with my mom. So people, please just drop those baggages. I know a lot of us carrying childhood trauma because of our parents, I know, but believe me, it was not their fault. They didn't know how to do the right parenting. That's the whole thing. Don't blame them for that. They didn't get any degree for parenting. Did you get any degree for parenting? No. So let's just forgive them, forgive us, and let's just bridge those gaps. How many of you just had a wow moment with this, that you're going to bridge those gaps? Please drop all those baggages, at least with your parents. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve that. And that's my realization. Yeah? Great. So guys, first reason, leaving a legacy with a book. That's my first reason to all of you. Let's go to the next reason of becoming an author in the next 30 days or even less. Again, leave everything, focus on your screens because I'm about to show you 3 books. There is a possibility you might not know these 3 books, you might not know the authors. What you need to do is you need to read the title, subtitle of each book. And after reading them, you have to analyze, according to you, what is the domain expertise of each author. Understood? According to you, what are the experts for? Your screen is now visible. My screen is visible. Let's look at the first, second, and the third book. The first book is Unlock It. Second book is Rescue Your Romance. And third book is Rujuta's book. So what you will do in the chat box, you will write this. 1, 2, like this. So according to you, what is the expertise of each author? Number 1 author, number 2 author, number 3 author. Only based on the title and subtitle. Only based on the title and subtitle. You may not know these authors. You may not have read these books. So Boni says first one is wealth. That's correct. His expertise is wealth. What about the second and third? Rujuta's is health. Yes, tell me the 1, 2, 3. So first is wealth, second is relationships, and third is health. Absolutely bang on. All of you are correct. Congratulations. But do you agree you might have not read these books? You might have not known them before. Agreed? But just by reading the title subtitles, you got to know their expertise, their domain expertise. Do you agree? Yes? Now about to give you one more wow moment. How many of you agree? I told you sometime back, you don't need to be an expert to write a book. How many of you remember that? Yes? You know, why did I say that? Because you become the subject matter experts the moment you write a book on that subject. How many of you just had a wow moment? I didn't say it. You proved it. Because without even knowing these authors, you read their title, subtitle, and you got to know first one's expertise is wealth creation, second one is relationships, and third one is health or nutrition. Because the moment you write a book on that topic, you become the subject matter expert. A lot of you have a wow moment. Let me throw some more lights on it. Can you all go to the chat box and share what is your profession? Please go to the chat box and tell me your profession. Teacher, educationist, storyteller, academician, okay? Lawyer, doctor, life coach, farmer, farming business, student, childcare administrator, okay? Fashion designer, beautiful, toys manufacturer, teachers, mentor, pilot. Oh, that's nice. Advocate, teacher, researcher, founder and coach, PhD scholar, doctor, hypnotherapist, housewife come teacher, Reiki healer. Beautiful. So guys, quickly write down. Come on, share your profession with me. Education trainer. Okay. Sales. IS. Wow, that's amazing. Accountant. Beautiful. Thank you. Guys, looking at the chat box, I can see most of you are professional service providers. Is it correct to say that most of you are professional service providers? Beautiful. And is it also correct to say most of us face challenges in either getting leads or converting them into clients? Genuine challenge? Let me give you a wow moment. Before I do that, how many of you saw my transformation, body transformation? Like the pictures, I look quite fat. Now I look a little fitter. Yes? Okay. Let's say after looking at this fitter side of me, you get inspired today and you start looking for a fitness coach near you. Okay. You Google fitness coaches near me and you get a list of coaches. One of the fitness coach has written a book on fitness and other coaches have not. Tell me honestly, which coach will you first reach out to? Write number one, who is an author, or number two, who is not an author. Write number one or number two. Look at the chat box. Obviously, Jatin, one who has written a book. You know why? Because your brain has already perceived that coach as an expert. Yes or no? And why is that? Right? Because for human brain perceives an author as an authority. All of you take out your pen and notepad that you probably have not used yet. If you have not, take out your pen and notepad and write down the word authority in your notepad. And when you write the word authority, underline the first 6 alphabets. Even the word authority has author in it because author equals authority. How many of you just got a wow moment? And guys, if anybody's struggling to establish your authority with your leads or with your customers, the secret or the solution is write a book on your professional expertise. Because human brain perceives an author as an expert. And this should give you your clarity of topic. If you got clarity of topic, write COT, clarity of topic. If you were not clear of the topic, I'm telling you to choose a topic around your profession, your domain expertise, your own expertise. And if you were struggling to get leads or convert them, your life and your business is about to change. Why? Because now your leads will come to you because for them you are an expert. You will not have to convince them. Do you agree people who are into your profession, they all have testimonials? Good testimonials? Agreed. You have and they also have. We all have testimonials for our customer, from our customers. But how are you different? Why should I trust you? Do you agree people don't buy product or service, they buy trust? How many of you agree with me? Yes. And the only reason they would want to work with you is because they trust your abilities to deliver results. Yes or no? Let's say you probably did not join this workshop with the intention of joining the next program. But tell me honestly, how many of you already convinced to be part of my next course and community? Just show me your hands that you really want to get to the next level. You're already convinced somehow because of the trust factor. That I've built that trust with you for my abilities. Yes or no? But not everybody can do a 3-day workshop to build that trust, isn't it? How will people trust you? Because you're an author. Simple. And your entire game will change the moment you have a book. How will it change? How many of you do one-to-one calls with your leads before they become your customers? Yes, most of the coaches and healers and teachers and trainers do that. Yes or no? Okay. Do you agree when you're doing that one-to-one call with them, most of the times in your background, in your mind, you have a little voice asking you, will this customer buy or not buy? There is this little voice always talking. Chalti rehti hai awaaz, right? And do you agree when that's talking, you are most probably underconfident that time? Yes or no? How many of you agree at the energy level, we're all one? If you radiate underconfidence, what will your client receive? What will your client receive? Underconfidence, right? And just recall those conversations when you were underconfident. The possibility is you wouldn't have converted those clients. They wouldn't have purchased your services or products. Am I right or am I right? And wherever you sold your services and products, remember in those conversations, you were quite confident. Yes or no? But this needs to be consistent. Yes or no? This can't fluctuate all the time. Guys, if you lack confidence, not because of your skills, but somewhere you have that self-belief that probably I'm not very good with convincing people or I'm not very good with onboarding them. Yes? Or you still feel I'm not good with my work. A lot of people have that belief also. All your beliefs will be broken the moment you have a book, because your confidence will skyrocket the moment you have a book. And when you introduce yourself like this, hi, my name is Jatin Gupta. I'm better known as Inspiring Jatin. I'm a certified life coach and a best-selling author of a book titled Break Free to Breakthrough. It's available on Amazon. How many of you felt confidence in my tone? This is exactly what happened after I became an author. Because when I was a life coach, when I started as a life coach, I was not an author. You know what? I struggled to onboard clients even for 20,000 rupees. They would not just pay. How many of you also get irritated with bargaining customers? They bargain. The bargaining stopped the moment I became an author. 20,000, now people pay me in lakhs. Not just because of me becoming an author, because of the confidence I display with them. Yes. Yes, great. So this should have given you clarity of topic. Beautiful. Now, before I continue to the next topic, or the last topic of the evening, I want to know how many of you want to write your next book as a fiction book? How many of you are fiction writers here? Write F for fiction in the chat box. F for fiction. So just for everybody to know the difference between fiction and non-fiction, fiction is a work purely out of imagination. Like romantic novels, murder mysteries, these all fiction books. And any information, education, and self-help books are non-fiction books. Can you all please come on camera? Because when you're on camera, you pay more attention. Okay, come on camera, guys. Fiction writers, can you show me your hands? Hi, good to see you here. I'm sure you saw my advertisement and my landing page that clearly stated I'm India's first non-fiction book writing coach. And you still joined my workshop. Good that you did. Now that you've joined my workshop, I'm about to brainwash all the fiction writers to pick their next book as a non-fiction self-help book. And I'm very good at it, by the way. And when I say brainwash, am I telling you to drop the dream of fiction books? Not at all. My brainwash attempt is for you to pick your next book as a non-fiction book. Your second book can be a fiction, it's fine. May I start my brainwashing? And if you are brainwashed during my session, you will write BW, brainwashed. How many of you are already here because you want to write a non-fiction self-help? So non-fiction, I'm about to give you more conviction in non-fiction books. Ready? Okay. Meenu already has questions. Meenu, I'm not sure if you joined my session late. If you did, let me tell you, I don't answer any questions until Friday Q&A. Great. And by the way, poetry, they neither fall in fiction nor in non-fiction. They have a different genre altogether. Fiction, non-fiction, and poetry. It's a different category altogether. Okay. First reason, by the way, is it correct to say that we all have helped someone in life? Have you all helped someone? A cat, a dog, a cow, a beggar, a friend, someone? Beautiful. Do you all agree, irrespective of our mood, when we helped someone, we instantly felt good? Yes, good and content. Now, that's again not a coincidence. We all experienced dopamine, isn't it? What is dopamine? It's a happy hormone and happy chemical that gets generated in brain cells the moment we help someone. Yes or no? But Jatin, why does it happen? Why all of us feel the same emotion when we help? It is proved in human psychology that every human being has 6 human needs to meet. When we meet any of the human needs, we experience dopamine in our brain. And I know most of you are now excited to know these 6 human needs, right? This is not a live coaching workshop. It's a book writing workshop. I am not telling you those 6 needs, but I'll tell you one of them. When you help someone, you meet the need of contribution. Yogdan. Which need? So one of our human needs is contribution. So whenever you're in bad mood, just help someone. You will instantly feel good. That's our need for human beings. Yes? Okay. Not dopamine, serotonin. No. It's dopamine. Serotonin is also a happy chemical, happy hormone. But when you help someone, when you meet a human need, sadly, it's a myth, or is it? So we all are living in myths. I'll research more about it then. But as far as I know, it is dopamine. But even the other chemical you're talking about, that's also a happy hormone, happy chemical. Great. Therefore, happy. Yes, therefore. Yes, correct. So coming back to the topic, so you all know you meet the need of contribution. Do you agree after COVID, the world needs more help? Do you agree? The world needs help? Yes. And why do people read non-fiction self-help? Can somebody tell me? Why do people read non-fiction self-help books? Gen Z needs more help than anyone. Let me tell you that. They need more help than any other generation needs it. They are watching Sayara movie and they're crying in theaters. They need more help, right? Okay. Yes. So why do people read non-fiction books? Come on, tell me. Why do people read non-fiction self-help books? To get some help? Yes, to get some guidance, to get some solutions? Yes or no? So if you write a non-fiction self-help, do you agree? Somebody will get help? Yes. So guys, my first reason for you to write a non-fiction is the world needs help. And your non-fiction self-help can be that help to someone. And when you help, they get help. And which hormone or happy hormone do you experience? As per my information, you experience dopamine or any happy hormone, but you do experience. Yes or no? Great. That's my first reason for you to consider your next book as a non-fiction self-help book. If that's not enough, let me give you second reason. If you're already convinced, you can write BW, brainwashed, if you're already brainwashed. Next. Oh, Swapna Ras is already brainwashed. Great. How many of you are lucky to have this in your life? Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Yes. Okay. And if you're from a different religion, your own book. It can be Bible, it can be Quran, it can be any Sikh Granth. Yes, great. Do you agree all these books have a common message, but they have a different way of communicating? Yes or no? And do you also agree every reader of this book, Gita I'm talking about, will have a different interpretation, will have a different understanding? Yes or no? Guys, are we all connected? Because I don't see anyone moving. Yes? Okay, great. I'm sharing one of my interpretations from this book. If you resonate, whether you've read Gita or not, that doesn't matter. But if you resonate with my interpretation, you can write R for resonate. Okay? One of the things I understood is Lord Krishna was telling Arjun throughout that it's a moral responsibility of every human being to help other souls in the world. That's what I understood. If you resonate with this concept, write R for resonate. Beautiful. Most of you resonate. Great, thank you. And who is Lord Krishna? Who is Krishna? Lord, right? God, divine. Divine power. Do you all agree divine power exists? There is some divine out there, yes or no? So when you write self-help books, do you agree your books will help someone? And when you write self-help, when your book is someone gets help out of your book, whose order or command are you meeting? Divine's command. Lord Krishna's command. Yes or no? And this is my second reason for you to pick your next book as a non-fiction self-help. If you're brainwashed, you can write BW, brainwashed. And one more reason for you to pick your next book as a non-fiction, because after COVID, the world needs more help. The demand of non-fiction books have increased as compared to fiction. So even from profitability standpoint, non-fiction makes more sense than fiction. And I can see a couple of you are brainwashed, so my mission is accomplished. So people who are already brainwashed now and people who are already writing non-fiction self-help, now you must be thinking, but Jatin, you just brainwashed us into non-fiction, but we never thought of non-fiction. So we don't even know which topic to pick. Yes or no? Let me give you 4 evergreen subjects for non-fiction books. If you pick any of these subjects, congratulations, you're already a best-selling author. Write down everyone. So 4 evergreen subjects to write non-fiction self-help books. Number 1 is health. And mental health books are also part of this category. So any books helping the reader to improve either their physical health or mental health, that falls in the category of health. Next, second, relationships. In relationships, 3 types of relationship books are quite in demand, evergreen. Number 1 is parenting books. Parenting books are quite profitable, quite evergreen topic. Number 1. Number 2, self-love or self-esteem kind of books. So books that helps to increase self-love or self-esteem, that's second type of relationship, evergreen relationship books. And third one is couple relationship books. So any book helping couples to improve their relationships. First one is health, Boni. Health, mental health or physical health, that's health. And second is relationships. In relationships, 3 types are very common and very evergreen. One is parenting. Second is, first one in relationships is parenting, Boni. Parenting books, okay? Second one is self-love or self-esteem books. And third is couple relationships. Third evergreen subject is career books. Any books enhancing someone's career. Like I'll give you a very easy example. One of the retired IAS officer had joined my workshop because he wanted to write a book for UPSC aspirants, how to crack UPSC exams. So any book that's assisting someone to build their careers or improve their careers, that's a career book. All right. And fourth, it is obvious, which is finance, wealth books. If your book is helping someone to grow their wealth or manage their wealth or their finances, that's called a wealth book. So I'll give you an example. One of my students wrote a book on how to make money through stocks and trading. Like what are the strategies to use? So that became a wealth book because that book helped them to increase their wealth. Got it? Now, if you look at your life in a flashback, we all have gone through some shit in one of these areas of life. Yes or no? Health, relationship, career, money, kahin na kahin to hum logon ne, we have gone through that stage. Yes or no? So guys, this should give you clarity of topic. You have gone through something or the other. Do you agree your story can help someone to come out of it? So now this should give you clarity of your topic. If you got clarity of topic, write COT, clarity of your topic. Health, relationships, career, or money. I'll give you one of the examples, like Rescue Your Romance, the second book I spoke about. One of the readers of my workshop one of the readers of this book joined my workshop, and she insisted me to unmute on the last day. And when I unmuted her, she thanked me for writing this book. And what did she say? She said, "Thank you for writing your second book. It saved my marriage from divorce." That was the feedback. I had tears in my eyes because that was the whole intention of writing the book. I don't know how many marriages my book has saved, but I'm surely aware of one. Do you agree I contributed to someone's life? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I always remember that feedback from that call. Simple. Yes. Beautiful. So guys, this should have given you clarity of topic. Awesome. Now, before I continue with the last topic of the session, how many of you agree your subconscious mind is responsible for everything you do in life? Yes. And do you agree if this entire concept of leaving your legacy and writing non-fiction, helping people, if it is not programmed in subconscious, after this workshop, it will disappear. Agreed? So the next one I'm about to offer you, the next bonus, is actually not a bonus, it's a priceless bonus, okay? And by the way, for the bonus I'm about to offer to you, I charge in lakhs from my life coaching clients for this. I want to offer you all a live subconscious programming right now. Yes, I can program your subconscious with this thought. But to do that, there are 4 rules to it. Rule number 1 is your cameras cannot be switched off during the subconscious programming because I radiate some energy from my side. And it's only possible when I see you. So if you are interested in the subconscious programming, the first rule is come on camera. Number 2, when we start subconscious programming, I'll be asking you to close your eyes. You will not open your eyes until I tell you to open your eyes. Come what may. Number 3, you will repeat every word I ask you to repeat. So I'll give you some instructions to repeat, some visualization instructions. Do that. Number 4, it is natural and normal to feel emotional during subconscious programming, and you may feel like crying. The 4th rule is to not control your tears, but to release them. But come what may, you will not open your eyes until I tell you to open your eyes. And the 4th rule also applies to men because tears have no gender. All right. If you agree to all these rules, write I agree in the chat box and we will start the subconscious programming. And guys, in the meanwhile, if you want to motivate your fellow participants, you can unmute and tell them, because it's a once in a lifetime opportunity getting a subconscious programming, which is not even part of the agenda. Unmute, tell them to come on camera and I'll start the subconscious programming. You can actually unmute and motivate others to be on camera. Do you want to motivate others to be on camera?
Please come on camera. Let us see your beautiful faces.
All participants, please come to.
It's only opportunity we have come together and speak about ourselves. Join over here. Lovely
Join
to
over
see.
camera, please. Join over camera if you want.
Awesome, great. You know what? I feel people who love the way they look, they always keep their cameras on. Rest is your choice. I didn't say anything. Okay, great. Let's get started. All of you, leave everything and keep your right hand on your heart. And just to remind you, your heart is on your left. Keep your right hand on your heart. Okay. I'll play a music in the background. Just a disclaimer. This music has some Hindu religious words in it. but it has no Hinduism agenda to it. It is just used for the purpose of subconscious programming. Okay? Guys, I will be playing the music in the background. You have to show me one thumbs up if you can hear the music. Show me a thumbs up on camera if you can hear the music. Okay, great. If you can hear my voice along with the music, show me double thumbs up like this. Awesome, great. All of you, without any cheating, close your eyes. And I will have to switch off the camera, my camera, because I need to focus on all of you. Keep your right hand on your heart. सीधा हाथ अपने दिल पे रखिए. Yes. Eyes closed. No cheating. People are driving. Please don't do this. Either park your car somewhere, then do this. All right. Now repeat after me. I promise myself to take every action needed to become a best-selling author and create my legacy. I promise myself to take every action needed to become a best-selling author and create my legacy. Now, all of you visualize your book in your hand. It has a best-selling author stamp on it. There is a long queue in the bookstore to buy your books. People are waiting to take a selfie with you because you are an author. You're getting more love and more respect from your family because you are an author. You're getting a different welcome and a different reception wherever you go because you are an author. You're getting more leads and more customers because you are an authority. You are getting invitations to be on podcasts. You are getting invitations to be a guest speaker because you are an author. Your readers are giving you blessings because your book is changing their life. Now repeat after me. I created my legacy. I am a best-selling author. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to take the right action at the right time and make me an author. I promise myself that I will take every action needed to become a best-selling author and create my legacy. From today, from now, I promise to take every action needed to become a best-selling author and create my legacy. Very slowly open your eyes and start rubbing your hands. And take the warm energy of your hands onto your face. And go to the chat box and write one word. How do you feel? Excited, determined, amazing, leaving a legacy, mesmerized, only tears. Great, excellent, amazing, connected, positive, blessed. I saw Krishna. I was in the position of Arjun. Wow. Amazing, grateful. Beautiful, guys. Different emotions. Nice. Amazing. Can't express words. Elated. Congratulations. So what we did right now is subconscious programming. How many of you want to take this deeper into your subconscious? Okay. Now what do we do? Now what we just did, of course, is a subconscious programming. And while doing that, I made you give a commitment to the universe to take every action. Okay. Now this is a pledge that I made you guys take. So what you need to do is you need to write this pledge for minimum 11 times every day until you become an author. Now, if you don't remember the pledge, it's absolutely fine. My team will be sending an email tonight and will also be posting it in the WhatsApp group. So you can just copy it from there, but you have to write, not type. Now, why am I focusing on writing and not typing? Because writing has a direct correlation with your subconscious mind. Got it? And what is the first action? Tomorrow, my team will open the WhatsApp group. You have to take a picture of your handwritten pledge and send it in the WhatsApp group. Okay? Minimum is 11 times. If you want to write more, it is your choice. Okay? Great. Now, that was subconscious programming. You all felt great. And on that note, let's continue with the last topic of the evening. Now, before I go to the last topic of the evening, most of you are now, can I say now, most of you are non-fiction self-help writers here? Great. Now, all my 4 books that I have written, they all are international bestsellers and they all are self-help books. How many of you would love to copy the framework from my self-help book so it becomes easy for you to write your bestseller? Not the content, but the framework. Write copy in the chat box if you would love to copy my framework. Because when you have a framework, it becomes easy, right, to do that thing. Great. And a lot of you writing copy, congratulations for that. And when you copy something without someone's copyright, what can I sue you for? If you copy my framework without my copyright, what can I sue you for? Copyright issues, plagiarism, yes or no? Great. But Jatin, and why did you offer if you have to sue me for plagiarism? Thamba, I can give you the opportunity to use my framework with the copyright. How many of you remember taking the right action at the right time during the workshop registration and upgraded to VIP? How many of you paid additional to upgrade to VIP? How many of you remember upgrading to VIP? Most of you have. If you don't remember, let me tell you. So guys, all of you were given the opportunity during the workshop registration to get into VIP upgrade. Now, what is VIP upgrade? It gives you instant access to my 4 ebooks for lifetime. Along with that, it gives you a copyright to use the framework of all my books into your books for lifetime. And it gives 30 attractive, editable, exclusive book covers for your books, only designed by my designing team. All of this was offered to you in 399 rupees. And congratulations to those who upgraded. And a couple of you reached out to my team later to get that upgrade. How many of you remember now that you were given that option? Okay, just because of those messages we received and the emails we received, we have reactivated this offer for you right now. Become that right action at the right time taker. Nana, please go ahead and post the payment link for people to upgrade in case they forgot to upgrade. So guys, here is the link in the chat box. You can use your credit card, debit card, net banking, Google Pay, Paytm, Phone Pay. Click on the link and complete your VIP upgrade. I repeat, this is offer valid only during registration, but we have reactivated it for you right now. 4 ebooks, my ebooks for lifetime. It can change your life as well. Second, it will give you copyright to use the framework and also 30 exclusive designer book covers. Guys, in case you have forgotten whether you have taken it or not taken it, even if you try to pay again, it will give you an error. It already exists. So it will not let you pay again. So there will be no duplicate payments. Okay, great. While you're doing this, I'm covering my last topic also while you're completing this transaction. You can click on the link so that it doesn't get misplaced somewhere. How many of you are Amazon customers here? I think we all are Amazon buyers. Great. Do you agree when you buy something on Amazon, you notice a section called customers who bought this also bought this? Remember? And do you agree we end up buying something from that section? Actually, we will also buy this. Yes? That's a marketing gimmick by Amazon. How many of you agree if Amazon starts promoting your book in that section, the sales of your books will be high? How many of you agree with me? Because Amazon is promoting your book, isn't it? But do you also agree you will have to pay Amazon? How many of you feel you will be paying Amazon because Amazon is promoting your book? Write yes in the chat box if you agree and feel that yes, Amazon will charge you. Because if they are recommending your book to customers, they will also be charging you. Just go to the chat box, write yes or no. Okay. Do you guys remember I shared with you I worked for Amazon India as a training manager for 4 years? Yes. So I'll be sharing a lot of secrets. Okay, is there a problem in the link? Somebody saying we are not able to complete the transaction. What is the problem you're facing in the VIP upgrade? Let us know the problem. My team will help fix it. Okay. Completed. Okay, so if it's working for someone, that means there is some issue at your end. Guys, somebody is able to complete the transaction. So you please check your net bankings or etc. Congratulations, Ashlesha. Congratulations, Divya. And congratulations, Boni, for the VIP upgrade. Great. UPI works completed. Awesome. Great. Monica, it's valid for now. Can I do it tomorrow? No, it is valid for now. Otherwise, it was only valid for registration time. Okay, so guys, I'm about to share the secret with you that you cannot pay Amazon to get featured in this section. Rather, Amazon shortlists books or products that has higher organic sales. What do you mean by organic sales? Organic sales means without running advertisements on Amazon, your book has higher sales. That's called organic sales. Understood? Show me a thumbs up if you understood. Great. Okay, I repeat. When you don't run Amazon ads, okay, and your book is selling in high numbers, that's called organic. You're not paying Amazon to get the customers. Got it? Great. But Jatin, we are new authors. How do we increase our sales without running ads? Good question. Great. Let me give you the secrets. Do you all buy on Amazon? Yes. Do you agree when we scroll through products on the app, the possibility of buying a product increases when we click on a product? Do you agree? Okay. That means we need to increase the possibility here. That means I have to help you increase your clicks. Yes or no? There are 2 secrets to increase the clicks on your book. Write down. Secret number 1. Catchy title and subtitle. Catchy title and subtitle. Congratulations, Narendra, for the VIP upgrade. And secret number 2 is attractive book cover. So people who are VIP upgrade, your second secret is already meeting because you are getting 30 exclusive designer book covers. So they're all attractive covers. You can just edit them for your use and they do not have any copyrights. So anybody can use them, okay? So one is catchy title subtitle. Second is attractive book cover. Let me define catchy title subtitle for you. Listen to me carefully because you'll be working on your title subtitle tonight. How many of you remember I have a big news to share with all of you? Remember? I'll be sharing that towards the end. So don't drop off. Couple of people, not couple, many people have dropped off already. Okay. Guys, I can see a couple of you are facing issues. Let me tell my team to extend the offer and post the link in the WhatsApp group. So guys, I think people are facing some issues. Please get it fixed. Aarti, congratulations for the VIP upgrade. I'll ask the team to keep the offer till tonight so that we can share the link in the WhatsApp group. Okay, works? Great. For now, focus on what I'm teaching you. Catchy title subtitle means when the readers are scrolling through books on Amazon in your category of books. For example, let's say your book is a relationship book, okay? And they're scrolling through relationship books and they come across your book. The reader should be your book. By reading your title subtitle, they should be able to understand what your book is all about without giving a second thought. And at the same time, your title and subtitle needs to be intriguing enough, inviting enough for people to click on the book to know more about it. Understood the definition? I repeat, when readers are scrolling through books and they come across your title and subtitle, they should be able to understand what your book is all about without giving it a second thought. And at the same time, your title and subtitle needs to be inviting enough for people to click on the book to know more about it. Show me a thumbs up if you understood. And that's the definition of catchy title and subtitle. Okay? And that's how you will finalize your title and subtitle. How many of you would love some free title subtitles for your individual topics? Yes? Okay. After this workshop today, my team will share my 8 minutes YouTube video in the WhatsApp group and on the email. In that video, I will be sharing 2 free tools. They are not AI tools. There are 2 free tools that will give you around 20 free title subtitles for your topic. Is that okay? 20 free title subtitles are good enough? Yes. But 20 is not good enough for me. So these 2 free tools will give you more than 2,000 free title and subtitles for your topic. Is that good enough now? And these 2,000 title subtitles are all copyright free. That means you can use it, I can use it, anyone can use it, and you can copy it as it is. But let me give you a hack to write a catchy title subtitle. Number 1, you can take an inspiration from these title subtitles and create your own. When you create your own, keep it short and crisp. While it is catchy, keep it crisp. Don't write thesis in your title subtitle. Got it? Understood? I'll give you an example. My 4th book's title subtitle is The 10 Keys to Happiness. Warning, it covers everything you need to know about happiness. Can you go to the chat box and tell me what do you think this book is all about? The 10 Keys to Happiness. What do you think this book is on? How to be happy? Yeah, you got to know just by listening to the title subtitle. Yes or no? That's exactly what I mean to say. Catchy title subtitle. Got it? Okay. Just to motivate all of you, I am rolling out a contest. Top 3 non-fiction title subtitles will receive an Amazon voucher of 100 rupees each. But there are qualifiers to this contest. Qualifier number 1. You have to add a number to your title and subtitle. But Jatin, why a number? You didn't share that. I didn't share that, right? If I share everything, in the session right now who will watch my YouTube video. So you have to watch my YouTube video to find out why a number. Number 2, qualifier number 2. Only one entry is allowed. You can't have multiple entries for the contest. Number 3, you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, and comment on the video below. How did it help you? Got it? And I'm sorry to say, but fiction and poetry is out of contest. Only non-fiction is in the contest. But how will you submit the contest entries? Tomorrow, when my team opens the group, you first have to post the handwritten pledge. Okay? And second, you will share the title and subtitle in the format my team will be sharing tomorrow. Show me a thumbs up if you understood. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you. Now, before I give you the big news, tell me honestly, what is the one word for those people who either dropped off in between or who paid for the workshop but did not join the workshop today for some reasons? Not committed. Okay. Guys, how many of you want gratification to your writing skills today? How many of you want some instant gratification? Okay. Let me help you. Do you want to test your writing skills? Okay. I'll give you a quick assignment. In 3 minutes of time, 3 to 4 minutes, you have to write in the WhatsApp group. We'll be opening the group for all of you. You have to go to the WhatsApp group and in 3 to 4 lines, you have to intrigue these people for watching the recording for today's session if they did not attend the live session. And guys, someone's message can intrigue someone and create some authors. How many of you want to inspire others? How many of you want to inspire others? Yes? Okay, let's do this. It will help all type of writers, don't worry. Okay? Nana or whoever has joined the session, please share the WhatsApp group link. Are you all part of the WhatsApp group? If you are, go to the WhatsApp right now. Your 3 minutes starts now. Go to the group and tell these people who did not attend the session today or they dropped off why they should not miss the recording if they miss the session. Your time has already started. And after this, I will be sharing that big news that will change your life upside down for good. And please don't drop off until you have done this. Come on, utilize your writing skills. guys, somebody's already asked, because of your messages, somebody already got intrigued and he or she wrote, I missed the session as the internet was affected. That means your messages are intriguing people. So thank you for doing this, because somebody's message actually intrigues people, will intrigue someone, and they will end up watching the recorded session. So thank you and congratulations for doing that. You might notice some new people joining the session tomorrow because of this. So thank you. While you're writing this, let me share the big news. All of you come on camera for the news, because right now I'm on TV for you, news channel for you, and you are the viewers. So come in front of the TV if you want to hear the news. Great. Guys, when you hear this news I'm about to give to all of you, you will have instant feeling and emotion. Do you agree? We instantly feel something. Now, whatever emotion you get inside after I give you this news, you have to write that feeling in the chat box. Show me a thumbs up if you understood. Great. The news is, even if you haven't written a word yet, you all are launching your books tomorrow. Yes, even if you have not written a word yet, you're launching your books tomorrow. And all you need to bring with you for the launch is your title and subtitle. That is why the first assignment is about title, subtitle. And remember, even if you don't like your title, subtitle, it's fine. I promise we can change it later. But version 1 is better than version none. So come up with at least one version, because tomorrow you are launching your books. And I will make you do that. And that's the push I was talking about. Don't even think of missing tomorrow's session. Okay? In tomorrow's session, I will also tell you how much to write. That's the question that's haunting you. Number 2, what all chapters to include in the book. Tools for the assignment, Ashlesha. That will be shared right after the workshop by my team in the group. And third, tomorrow how to launch your book. Okay, that's all. Yeah, that'll be shared in the group, Ashlesha. So let's do the manifestation as a group again for tomorrow. Guys, what we'll do, we'll unmute right now and say, congrats for your title and subtitle, and see you tomorrow. Say that. Ready? So unmute and say, congrats for your title, subtitle, and see you tomorrow.
Congratulations. Title and subtitle and
Congratulations.
tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Nice.
See you tomorrow. Yeah.